here is Robots in Disguise Combiner Force BLASTWAVE. He's a warrior class figure, the current deluxe. And he's an Autobot, and he's a retool of Megatronus. And very clearly a early release of what will be a bludgeon. And you'll see what I'm talking about, especially when we get to robot mode. But very definitely intended to be bludgeon. But his tank mode, like I said, he's got a new gun piece here that mounts above the head in robot mode. You can see the head there. Because on Megatronus, his arms collapsed up in a way that formed the turret of the tank. And you would have it facing, like that. Whereas here, the arms form the back of the turret. This new cannon piece forms the front. Sword stores there. He does still have the turret swivel and some wheels. And that's about it for tank mode. There is a false... This piece right here ends up behind his waist in robot mode when it's clearly like the chest detailing in robot mode. So it's kind of a fake out there. But interesting looking little kind of face-like piece down here. But a cool turret. And a transformer. We'll go ahead and unpeg the legs from there. Bring the feet down. Flip the kneecap down. Same over here. Feet down. He transforms pretty much exactly the same way as Megatronus did. Bring the legs down. You can see now this piece goes on to the back. Go ahead and remove the sword. Split the arms here. Open them up. Flip the head up. Plug the chest piece in. Rotate the head forward. The gun's up. Arms down. And there he is in robot mode. You can angle these guns forward if you wish. And he's got the same articulation as Megatronus. He's got a ball joint there in the body, although a little limited due to the chest plate. Swivels there, as well as the armor pieces themselves here on the shoulder can rotate. You hear them ratchet. Bicep swivel, hinge elbow, no wrist articulation whatsoever. He does have a waist swivel due to the turret, so that's nice. Ball joint hips, thigh swivel, hinge knee, and nothing in the feet. His head is on a swivel as well. But yeah, if you look at his face, very clearly the samurai helmet with the skull in it, the armor motif all around. This is almost definitely, if they don't repaint this as bludgeon at some point, and I think they have already announced it as such, but if they don't repaint it as bludgeon, then somebody dropped a ball really hard somewhere, because clearly intended to be bludgeon. And I'm looking forward to that repaint as well. I will absolutely buy this figure twice to have the bludgeon repaint. I just wanted to play with the mold, which is why I got BLASTWAVE here. You can hold a sword in either hand. And if you want, this new cannon piece up here does actually unpeg from the back. So if you want, you can take this, rotate it down like that, and you can use this peg. You can have him hold this as a hand weapon as well. Personally, I like to leave it up on the back as like shoulder cannons, but the option does exist for him to hold it as a primary weapon as well. But yeah, neat robot. Neat design, basic, but it works. And I've found like with some of the complexity of a lot of Transformers these days, I found that like a basic transformation that gets the job done really kind of hits the spot sometimes, because there's a lot of Transformer figures that are so overly engineered that it's almost no fun to play with them. So something that does what it needs to, I'll forgive the butt plate that's supposed to be the chest plate on something that looks cool. And he does look cool. It is not a pain in the butt to transform. But anyway, there he is. Robots in Disguise, Combiner Force, Warrior Class, BLASTWAVE.